Dwayne has one goal in life: to fly jets. He spends his time bodybuilding and working his way through Zarathustra. Dwayne hates everyone and just wants to be left alone until he comes of age. But like Frank, once he's yanked out of his comfort zone, Dwayne starts to come out of his shell, albeit more slowly, more hesitantly, à la mode de la jeunesse. Dwayne and Frank marry each other. They go on the same journey. They learn to value family when the outside world decidedly tosses them aside. Dwayne actually seems relatively neutral to everyone, with the exception of Rich for the usual reasons. And Rich does try to connect to Dwayne. He praises his stepson's vow of silence, saying he is utilizing at least 7 of the 9 steps on his path to personal fulfillment, but it's such a loaded, selfish praise. Dwayne just rolls his eyes at this fake bullshit. At the hotel, he revels in the fight between Richard and his mother, very much rooting for their marriage to fail. And as much as Dwayne is repulsed by his stepdad, he carries out Rich's marching orders to remove Grandpa from the hospital and follows Rich on stage to support Olive. Dwayne and Richard even end up in agreement when they try to convince Cheryl to pull Olive from the pageant.
Listen, it is too late. No, it's not too late. You're the mom, and you're supposed to protect her.
Olive tests Dwayne's vision in the van, and they discover that he's colorblind, that he can't pursue his dream of flying. He freaks the fuck out and takes some time to let 9 months of silence escape his physical form. When the family pressures him to go back on the road, he lashes out, screaming at the adults, informing them that they're all a bunch of fucking losers. Dwayne harbors a lot of judgment for his family, but he ends up apologizing for his cruelty, realizing that he doesn't want to be someone who just pushes his hurt and sadness onto others. And notably, even though he's still in his bitter silent era, it is Dwayne who notices Olive's absence. This trip is literally about her, but all the adults are so caught up in their own drama. It's ironic. The person who hates everyone is out here making sure no one gets left behind.